This episode of Internet Superstar is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Netflix, and Outback Steakhouse. Eat now, sob alone in your car later.
Let's go out back tonight.
Let go of the day. Go out back tonight. But the steak is thick and juicy. The shrimp is grilled and sweet. The chicken, tender. Your only worry is which to choose.
Let's go out back tonight.
Tonight, let go.
Life will still be there tomorrow.
Go out back.
They stripped him of everything except his desire. His mission to become an internet superstar. Sadly, he's doing it with absolutely no resources.
Nice dress, buddy.
It's a dream coat, Gator.
Whatever, man. Let's just do this show.
Hello and welcome to Internet Superstar, the show that staggers out of the border town bar of internet culture at dawn, stripped to the waist and soaking wet, with a shiv in one pocket and 7 crushed ping pong balls in the other, leaving you only to wonder what the hell it's been up to all night.
Woo!
I'm Internet's Martin Sargent. And I'm joined as always by my good friend the Gator. How you doing, Gator?
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo! I am so psyched about this show, man.
Man, we got a hell of a big show
It is
today.
unbelievable, this show. We have got it's a full bladder of a show for you guys
It's like a
today.
gut truck of a show.
It's unbelievable. It's crazy. First of all, we're going to be talking with 2 of the most popular podcasters in the world, Dawn Maselli and Drew Domkis of the Dawn and Drew Show are going to be here.
that's going to be great, man.
Do you
I'm
believe that
excited.
they're going to
Dawn
be
and
here?
Drew Show.
They're going to be calling us via the Skype from their farmhouse in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's a
And
nice
we're
spread they
here
got up there.
in my mom's shed.
It's like shed to farmhouse.
It's something. It's kind of similar in
We
that
got a lot
regard.
of similarities with
Difference
us.
being they have a big audience. That's a big difference.
We're working on it here.
Anyway, also in just a moment, oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. I am so excited about this. I am so excited to tell you right now that we have scored a major coup with our first interview tonight. He's one of the biggest names in the tech world. That's right. In just a few minutes, we'll be talking with Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer.
Yeah.
He's going to be right here in the shed. Here, take a look at the video.
Steve Ballmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ballmer!
That guy is nuts. I'm
gonna
so
be wild,
excited.
man. He's a
We
wild
could not
man.
be more fired up and happy to have him stopping by for what promises to be like the most wild, energetic interview. I think he's really going to
He's
inspire
like
us.
the big time.
He's going to give us such an energy boost here. It's
Having that here in the shed, that big bull neck some bitch running around acting all crazy. It's
I
gonna be
can't
crazy.
believe it. I mean, this is our ship has finally come in. Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, that's big time.
Crazy. But first off, a little bit of housekeeping. Gator and I are doing a live taping of Internet Superstar at the Moscone Center here in San Francisco on Thursday, April the 17th. Our show, if you can believe it, is the keynote presentation of the big ad tech conference, and you're invited to get in for free, because you know us. Our guests will be Internet Superstars Kevin Rose from Dignation, Kent Nichols from Ask a Ninja, Jeff McPherson from Tiki Bar TV, and Gary Vaynerchuk from Wine Library TV. Unbelievable lineup.
Wow.
And again, for you and only you, it's free. But you need to register by April the 14th at www.ad-tech.com/San Francisco/SF. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Go to that address. When they ask you how you heard about it, select Other and type in Revision 3. This is good.
I got stage fright already from that thing.
We're in
man.
the
I don't know.
Moscone Center, this huge thing. These tickets
Somebody's
are...
going to get fired for booking
I know,
us,
can you
man.
believe this? First it's ad tech, first real advertising, do your research. They book us as the keynotes. It's unbelievable.
Well, you're going to have to carry me through that thing. I don't know how long.
Moscone Center is huge. It's huge. And normally the tickets are like $1,300.
I'm gonna get
But for
hammered.
these guys, it's free.
That's going to be exciting, though, man.
It's
gonna be a good
crazy.
time. You guys better show up because we're going to need
We
your
need
support
you
for
guys.
that.
We need support. This place is huge. We
You
need to
a vacation.
fill it up, all right? We need to
see
fill
us.
it up.
We'll party with you afterwards.
Oh, God, we're going to party with you guys afterwards if you come. It's going to be wild. Also, I'd like to announce the winner of the Get Tazon Day
Yeah.
to Record Your Outgoing Voicemail Message contest. We held this contest a little while ago.
Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain.
And this prize is worth all the more now that Tazon Day killed the Star Wars kid and that cute panda on last week's South Park. Of course, I'm not sure how his once majestic voice will sound now that his head has exploded.
Oh.
I think that he's going to be fine with those pipes.
Wow.
Ouch! That's too bad. I mean,
That's just a cartoon,
It's just
though.
kind of a tray.
He's going to be fine.
He's all right.
Yeah, I think he's all right, the real guy.
Well, good.
He's a lovely little man.
Because somebody just won his voice, and to win, here's what you had to do. It's over now. You had to say something very flattering about our show on our message boards, and then we'd pick at random the winner. And here it is. Here is the winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner is, with the flattering comment, quote, "I like the Craftsman tools hanging from your corkboard." Murphy 1D, you are the winner!
Woo!
You have just won Tazon Day's voice on your voicemail's outgoing message. By the
Yeah.
way, they're not even Craftsman tools.
Well, a couple
They're
of them
much
are.
shittier than that. We got a couple
I think
Craftsman
we
up
got
there.
one that hammers Craftsman. I stole
All
that
right.
from a work site down there in the peninsula.
Well, that is terribly exciting news, but it is nothing compared to the excitement of having our next guest
Yes.
here in the shed. Oh my God. Here's a
Yes.
little clip of the excitement that he promises to bring us here today.
Come on! Give it on for me!
I'm so psyched about this. Here he is, the CEO of Microsoft, Mr. Steve Ballmer.
Yeah.
Come on in here, Steve.
Steve.
Steve Ballmer. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. All right. There he is.
Dude, slow down, man. You're gonna blow a gasket,
have a seat
buddy.
right here, Mr. Ballmer.
Steve? How do you manage to muster up all this energy? You're crazy.
Energy? What? I'm fine.
Yeah, but when you're out there on the stage, you're like a tiger, man. You run around, you hoot and holler. Where's all that come from?
Who? Hey, who is who?
So, Vista came out recently.
It's fine.
It's been getting its fair share of criticism from the press, from the users. People are uninstalling it. What's going on? What do you guys?
People are just so cynical. Hey, it's a great product. It's like, whoa. It's great. It's great.
Do you and your fellow executives at Microsoft, you guys get upset by those Apple ads that kind of make you guys out to? They kind of make you guys look like douchebags,
Yeah,
We're fine with it. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine. It's working.
Give us one of those war hoots that you do real.
Woo.
Yeah,
cool.
That's
any parting advice for us that you can give us to inspire us? Go for the gold. Help us. Make our show better.
What's it like to be one of the most powerful people in the whole tech industry?
Oh, it's fun.
It's a good
It's a
time.
lot of fun.
Anything you can leave us with, parting
It all works.
inspirational?
It all works.
Cool. Wow.
Okay, Steve Ballmer, everyone. Thanks so much for bringing down the house. We're whooping it up
Woo.
here in the shed.
Woo.
Good luck with everything, Microsoft.
Woo.
Okay, that's it.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thanks. That's
See you
Steve.
guys
next
That's
Yeah.
Hey.
the CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer.
It's weird.
Dude, what the fuck? It's like,
Was that really him?
yeah, but he was like way more even keel than I thought he was going to
kinda
kind of like
downer.
burn the. In fact, I'm not fired up at all.
No, me neither.
I'm not inspired. I sort of want to shoot myself in the face. Actually, that
little
just
bit-
kind of sucked.
Kind
So
of depressed a little bit.
yeah, let's try to make it up by taking a viewer video call.
Let's perk it back up again.
Yeah, let's try. Anyway, here's one of our self-described biggest fans from Freedom, Oklahoma. Here's Nancy. How you doing,
Hey,
Nancy?
Sorry.
Jesus, Nancy, are you all right? You look a little beat up.
Cappy and I had a little fight last night.
Kathy, that's Kathy there? Your little sea captain sculpture.
Good, Cappy.
I'm sorry to hear that you had a little kerfuffle. Did you guys manage to resolve it?
I decided to go out and Just to get away.
Yeah.
Sure. It's understand. I don't blame you, Nancy. Where'd you go?
Went to a bar called Schmitty's or O'Donnell's, one or the other. Something that sounds like that.
How was the bar? Jesus, are you? Well,
Oh, man.
what happened
Come on,
at the
Nancy.
bar, Nancy?
They were having a dog fight out back. Not your regular dog fight that they have usually, but
Okay, did you at least win some money betting on the dog fight?
I don't know if I put any money on this one.
You don't remember? You must have been loaded.
Come on, Nancy.
Too many Zimas. Those things will sneak up on you. Isn't that right, Cappy? He loves his Zimas. Yes, you do.
Maybe you should take some aspirin or something, Nancy. Seriously, baby, you look like shit. You
Go
gotta
back
do
to
something
bed, sweetheart.
Good crap. That's what I need, a good crap.
A good crap?
You need a good crap too, Cappy, don't you? That'll make us feel better. Nothing like detoxing with a good crap.
All right, you know what? That's enough. Cut off her video feed. My sweet what is with the people in our audience, man?
I don't know, man. A good crap does kind of make you feel better, though.
Don't encourage her. I mean, do you think that Dig Nation attracts that kind of riffraff? I mean, no wonder we can't get advertisers. Although maybe we should have the sales team give the people at Zima a call. Apparently, people in our audience drink a lot of Zima.
I used to drink 30 or 40 Zimas in a night.
You know what? She was even more of a downer than Steve Ballmer, which is actually hard to believe. So let's try to
do another
salvage
one.
this with one more viewer call. It's my old friend Sex Man. He had some harsh words for us last time,
Yeah,
but
he sure
he
did.
promised to watch another episode of our show. So, Sex Man, are you there?
What's up, bud? Let's just get on with the show, man. We got too much other good stuff to
We
go
do.
with.
We do have a lot of good stuff coming up. In fact,
God damn,
coming
man.
up, we'll talk to two of the world's most popular podcasters. Dawn and Drew will be here right after this word from our sponsor and after you get rick-rolled by Tazon Day. Stick around.
You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Want to be an internet superstar? Well, now you can get started on the cheap. Just use the promo code STAR1 when registering your domain name at GoDaddy.com and get 10% off your order. Come on, if Ken here can make a site promoting his hot new album, can't you? Become an internet superstar at GoDaddy.com. Promo code STAR1. And welcome back to my show. My next friends host one of the most popular podcasts on internet from their farmhouse in Wisconsin. From the Dawn and Drew Show, here's Dawn Maselli and Drew Domkis. How you guys doing?
Hello.
What's up, guys?
So great to have you guys here on the show. I'm just thrilled about this, but I got to know, first of all, paint us a picture of this farmhouse that you live in and broadcast from.
It actually looks like a haunted house. Most people don't think it's even occupied. It's that nice.
And do you have livestock and stuff like that? Is it a working farm?
No, we used to have some chickens, but they were murdered, and that case
Murdered?
is still pending. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
murdered by like a human or another animal?
The Colonel.
By the colonel?
That
No.
was my bad, actually. I'm
Or
sorry.
did you guys murder him yourself and like fry him up?
No, it was a tragedy here on the farm. Thanks for bringing it up.
No, I want to help you guys work through this. What happened to the chickens?
No, we think it was either a fox or a raccoon. Somebody got into their coop, and I kind of stumbled in to feed them one day, and there was feathers and blood everywhere.
That's
Oh, Lord.
terrible. I'm
That's-
really sorry about that.
Chicken murder.
Were you able to salvage anything from the chickens? Like, a few drumsticks or anything like that?
Well, after you've raised something as a pet, you don't really want to eat it.
Oh, these were
I don't
pet
know.
chickens. You weren't gonna
Yeah.
eat them. Is a chicken
No, no,
a
no.
good pet?
Actually, they were really nice. You could come up to them. They'd come up to you. You could pick them up, pet them.
You
They were pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they give you bird flu. They sound great.
Were they egg producers?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're really good eggs too.
All right.
That's a heavy loss.
Your show, I couldn't help but notice that the logo for your show is D&D. Is that a reference to my favorite game?
No.
Yes.
It is. Wait, yeah, what's your favorite game?
My Dalmatians and Dollhouses. You know that game.
Then yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were assuming. So yes, it is.
Now, Drew, is it true that you used to be in a fairly successful Christian punk band?
Actually, that is very true.
Is it?
Scattered
No,
few.
okay, I'm having a hard time wrap my head around this. Give me a taste of a typical Christian punk lyric.
Oh, all right. Power to the Christian people was like PTTCP, hardcore, right
So
there.
it's like Black Power punk Christian.
But with Jesus.
Is that a big
But
movement?
we also-
Is there a lot of Christian
No.
punkers out there?
You know, actually, there are. And when I was in the band, this was like the late '80s and early '90s. It was one of the first Christian type punk bands out there, and the Christian market wanted nothing to do with it. And so it wasn't until they dropped us from the label, and we had to like try to just do our own thing that like bands like POD or like other hard type Christian type bands would come on the scene and actually make a success of it. So.
Where do you perform? In like the rec rooms of churches, or how does that work?
Yes. That's
Actually,
where I met him.
That's where we met.
Nice.
You guys met in a church rec room?
In Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah, we were on tour.
I
met a lot of people in church rec rooms in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's a good place to meet some guys.
Are you guys still a member of the flock? Do you still go to church?
Oh no.
No,
The
no,
Church
you,
of the Devil.
you kind of said that, Drew. Like, oh no. Like, how dare you? Did you have a falling out with the Lord? What happened?
I guess you could say that in a way. I was into it. I was heavily influenced by both of my brothers who were in the band, and I think from early on I kind of knew it really wasn't my gig, and so I stopped playing. But they're still heavily into.
Gotcha.
It was that one cold morning when the Lord took your chickens, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure that Jesus killed our chicken. So I'm like, Jesus, I'm gonna get you.
Now, listening to your show, I can't help but think that it's entirely freewheeling, no script. It's just stream of consciousness hilarity. Is this true, or do you actually spend a great deal of time preparing for this thing that you do 5 days a week?
Well, we have a team of 47 writers full time.
Good, and you can tell.
Yeah. A lot of people just think it's like natural, but no. Everything is scripted down to the last fart. I'm like that in 5, 4.
Speaking of farts, I hear that Drew, you have a raging case of diarrhea right now. So you got to let me know if this interview is going too long, man.
Well, if you see me, duck out of here.
Just go out there and eat a wheel of cheese, and you'll be all right.
So you guys, you've been doing your show since what, 2004?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing.
September.
From what I understand, only about a year in, it became so popular that you were able to quit your day jobs. Is this right? This is a miraculous story here.
Yeah. As of August of 05, we got picked up by Pod Show, and they basically signed us to a contract that allowed me to quit my day job, and this is what we do full time for the last 3 years. Is
Pod Show, they treat you well? Because I've talked to some other prominent podcasters out there that said that those contracts they kind of want to screw you. But it sounds like you guys have done all right. You're not having any trouble making payments on the farm, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we are so rich now that I can't. No, I mean, everyone gets a different contract, and I would just say, like, the cream rises to the top,
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's why we're still doing
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here in my mom's shed.
That's why I would have quit my day job, but I never had one to begin with.
So back in 2004, when you guys started out here, there weren't that many podcasts, or at least much fewer than there are now. And in fact, nowadays, everything it's kind of gone to video. Has the competition become daunting, or are you guys still increasing your audience?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always a struggle. We want to make sure that we keep our fan base solid, and we're always trying to get new listeners. And we always try new things, but I think the free flow nature of the show and Dawn's, humor, I think just really keeps everything growing and growing. But, we're trying new things. We do video also, and we've got a couple other shows that we spin off from it.
And Dawn's sort of sex moaning right at the top of the show. I think that really hooks the kids, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little taste of that, would you, Dawn?
Yeah. Actually, that's true. A lot of people don't realize that, but he's really feminine when he's close to completion.
Dude, you just totally ruined the show for me. So
what are you saying?
Maybe I should try sex moaning for us at the beginning of our show.
And all the time you guys have been doing this show, have you ever hired a PR firm, an agent, a manager, or is all your success truly homegrown?
Yeah, 100% homegrown.
That's amazing.
Nice. That's wonderful.
And to what do you owe that kind of miraculous success?
The devil, mostly. Adam Curry, they were all like, in the line at the same time. I'm not sure whose contract we signed, but one of them.
Is Adam Curry the devil? Did you do a deal with the devil?
He's my boyfriend.
I think Adam Curry killed your chickens. He made you sign your contract in chicken blood.
I think you're right.
Well, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show. I just got to tell you, Dawn and Drew, you are internet superstars.
Internet superstars, true.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being on the show. That is Dawn Maselli and Drew Domkis of The Dawn and Drew Show. You can catch a new episode Monday through Friday at dawnanddrew.com. Amazing, huh?
Nice.
Those guys are just they're doing the show from a farmhouse in Wisconsin. They've got a worldwide audience. They're huge.
It's like the dream, right?
It is. It's like what I'm trying to do here from my mom's shed. Yeah. But it ain't working out so well.
Well, it's maybe we should get some chickens or something, or sign with Adam Curry.
We should. Speaking of not working out so well, recently Gator here had to perform a little community service for a lewd behavior charge.
When's the last time crapping on your front porch was lewd behavior? You always got to call the cops on me whenever I do
dude,
that.
I live in an apartment. It's a community. It's an apartment.
It was a joke, man. You ain't got to call the cops.
You got to stop doing that, all right? But anyway, to pay his debt to society, Gator had to go down to the elementary school to read to kindergarten kids. But what he didn't know is that he was supposed to read children's stories, not to tell stories from his own life. And here's how it all went down.
Oh, man. Excuse me there, kids. All right, everybody, simmer down. Simmer down. Sweetheart, go ahead and take a seat from Uncle Gator. Let me finish this story up. Now, where was I? Well, right then, we were in this border bar, and we switched over from drinking rum to whiskey, and a few minutes later, all hell broke loose. The whole place went up. Chairs flying. Who's crying? Why you crying, boy? Man up! Whoa! Whoa! Put that cur on the leash. Leash your dog!
So how many more weeks you got to do that?
I don't think
you got to go down there to the community service.
I don't think they're going to invite me back.
You're going to be working on the side of the road from now on.
The thing that pissed me off is after that it was snack time and they didn't even let me have none of it. They had these nice cookies and milk and all this stuff and a little juice box. I tried to sidle on in and get me a juice box and they just kicked me the hell right out of there. Told me they said, dude, get out of here, man. I don't know. I thought it was a nice little story.
Same thing happens around here, doesn't it? Hey, coming up just ahead, we'll get some advice from my old high school gym teacher, Coach Cole, and meet this week's Gators gal right after this word from our sponsor. Last year, for her 54th birthday, I got my Aunt Clara a garden spade for her wild herb patch. But as soon as she got that spade, she just got this weird, dreamy look in her eyes, and then she went out into the backyard and started digging, and digging, and digging. Within a week, she had cleared a 40-foot pit and had equipped it with a sump pump and buttressed the walls with a latticework of cedar trees she chopped down from her neighbor's yard. We had to have her shot with a tranquilizer dart and committed to an asylum where she spends her days chained to a bed, ranting about something called the awakening. I should have gotten her Netflix instead. If I had, instead of being crazy now, she'd be home safe and sound, enjoying over 90,000 titles delivered free to her home with no late fees. Poor Aunt Clara. And poor me. I'm the one who has to fill in that pit. Don't make the same mistake. Get Netflix instead. For amazing savings, sign up at the secret site www.netflix.com/superstar. and welcome back to my show. Time now to get a little bit of life advice from my old high school gym teacher. Take a knee, because here's Ask Coach Cole.
Dear Coach Cole, I'm just finishing my first year at college. Problem is, with my new schedule, I'm working so much I don't have that much time for exercise. Do you have any suggestions for a quick and easy exercise plan that I can do in my dorm room? Signed, Freshman 15. Well, Freshman 15, I'd be careful about getting fat. I once knew this old sumbitch Billy T. Parsons who coached AAA ball down in Louisiana. He was a flint-eyed, hard-nosed son of a bitch. And when his wife started to balloon up on him, he always used to joke that one day he'd take her down to the docks, and there he'd sell her off to the Haitians. But one day, he got all canned up on beer, and he really did it. He took her down there, and those bastards bought her up quicker than an instant. They drove her off in some shitty old speedboat, and I'll be damned if nobody ever saw her again. He's in jail now, but word is those Haitians would pay pretty damn good money for a heavy-set white woman. So maybe you try laying off the fried chicken and doing some leg lifts or something. I hope that helps. Remember in life, it's always 4th and goal. Move the chains, people. I'm Coach Cole, and I'll see you on the gridiron.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, if you have a question that you need answered, send it to Coach Cole at revision3.com.
Coach Cole, man.
He's something, isn't he? You know, I didn't realize as a high school boy how much wisdom he imparted to us.
He's got some good advice, man. You probably want to heed it. Seems like he's been around a bit. Yeah.
Well, in our never-ending and always futile attempts to increase our ratings, we've been striving to have more female flesh on the show. And we do that every week by having Gator here go out to the public library and use their computers to find some girl on internet that strikes his fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Gator's Gals. Gator, who do you have for us this week?
Oh, man, I got a real good one. Wrote her a real special poem.
All right, who is it?
Hold on, buddy. Her name's Kara Augustina.
All right, sounds exotic. Kara Augustina.
It does, doesn't it? And she is, believe me. Here's a poem I wrote for you, Kara. I walk across the harvest-sheared fields through the morning frost as the golden morning sun slides over a horizon of adler and cedar. I swap my sides down by the limestone creek and watch my breath rip ragged from my chest, jagged knives of steam ever twirling up into the white sky, the golden sky, new with white golden sun, new with the crisp bright morning, a new clean day, a brand new day for me to discover anew the endless wonder of your impossible ass. There you go. Came straight from here, right from my heart.
Came from somewhere.
Yeah, well.
Kind of came shooting right out of you, didn't
I like
it?
to try to up the level of the show, bring a little art into it, a little sensitivity.
Well, something's got to. God knows it. Nothing I'm doing is adding anything.
You're too hard on yourself, man. You
Well,
think
you
think
know-
you're the only one that's had a hard go of it, man. You know, I used to be the drummer for the band Rascal Flatts back a few years back, and I got kicked out for riding the white pony.
You used to do heroin?
No, man, they had like a white pony that traveled with the band, and one night I got all canned up on beer, and I rode that little white pony up to the liquor store, beat it into a little froth, and I come back, and that lead singer with the dude with the frosty hair, I even forget his name, he kicked me right out of the band because I rode his white pony. You think now they're making millions of dollars, they're one of the most popular bands on earth, and here I am in the shed. So next time you want to cry to yourself, you think about that. Gator
We're
riding
going places with this shed show, Gator. We're going places, Internet. And that's all the time we have for this edition of Internet Superstar.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank my friends Steve Ballmer, Nancy, Sexman, and Dawn and Drew for stopping by.
Thanks,
and
everybody.
don't forget to register for our live taping of Internet Superstar at the Moscone Center here in San Francisco on Thursday, April the 17th. Our show is the keynote presentation, and our guests will be Internet superstars Kevin Rose from Big Nation, Kent Nichols from Ask a Ninja, Jeff McPherson from Tiki Bar TV, and Gary Vaynerchuk from Wine Library TV. For you guys, and you guys only, it's free, but you need to register by April 14th. Ad-tech.com/SF. The address is right there at the bottom of your screen. And when they ask you how you heard about it, select Other and type in Revision 3. That's going to be awesome. You guys got to come out and represent for that.
Come on out to that.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you at the bar.
We love each and every one of you. deeply.
Supper, you sex man.
Yes, sex man asshole.
Fuck you, kid.
Nice teeth, buddy.